But here we go. Your favorite map.
Yes.
One of my favorite maps.
Yes.
One of my new favorite game modes. Honestly, until about a few weeks ago, I just said to myself, I started streaming some League play. I thought I'd do it a lot more, and I just started going off on Search and Destroy. And ever since then, it's just I'm enjoying Search and Destroy more and more and more. And I understand why a lot of people just solely play Search and Destroy. Hardpoint's still my favorite. Search and Destroy now a close second.
Yep, Search and Destroy is a great game mode. Of course, we've seen it in competitive for quite a while. We do love.
It's been in there forever, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Has it been there since COD 4?
I don't know. I don't remember quite back then, but I believe it has been. It would completely make sense if it has. It's one of those game modes which just carries out throughout every single Call of Duty title, obviously on public matches as well. So we'll see what work they can do. I would not want to be up against Infused on Search and Destroy on standoff.
Watson got 5,000 score in the last round.
I was talking about Tommy. Yeah, I know. He just went crazy.
His score is 5,000.
I told you about when Tommy and Millennium made that 5-2 comeback. And
yes.
Tommy went on an 11 score streak. It was on this map, so we'll see if Tommy can repeat it at another EGL event. Of course, this is the EGL11 Winter Championships. Thank you for joining us. My name is Chewy, joined here by Mr. Dave the Rent. This is only second event casting, so we hope you are all enjoying it. We're having a great time here. We're having some great fun. Me and Dave are relatively new to casting.
We are relatively new to casting, but we're having a really good time. It's actually fantastic. Now, what is the one thing I like to see in Search and Destroy, Chewy? Now, I did tell you this yesterday, if you do remember. Do you remember?
Is it sniper rifles? There we go. I like seeing them as well. Who doesn't like seeing
sniper rifles?
Who loves
being a bit of snipper riffles? Everybody loves the snipper riffles.
Okay, interesting.
Snipper riffles. That sounds like a cereal. Snipper riffles.
Okay. Interesting.
Invent it.
Okay.
Give me 20%.
Invent it. Okay. Oh, gosh, dearie me. Everybody's going to be like claiming copyright on that now. But yes, I do love standoff, Search and Destroy. And it's an interesting one because standoff can be difficult sometimes. During the end of the game, well, during the start of the game, actually, you saw a lot of teams really favour towards the A-bomb push, which is, of course, over towards the cube and over towards the tank section. And they really did favour that. And now it's kind of started to even out a tiny bit. Yes, teams do prefer to go over there, and you really need to make sure you get those stuns in there, you get control of it, because people can really stack up on the defence there. But also you see a lot of teams now going through bottom brown, pushing towards that B-bomb site and trying to get control of there as well.
The thing is with this B-bomb site is that it's the perfect rotational spot. If you can't get into A, you can really easily switch around and get into B and plant that straight away, which is why it's kind of even. You wouldn't go for the B. Normally, you wouldn't go for the B push straight away. You wouldn't try and get there as soon as possible, put the bomb down, and get set up on it because it's so open.
Yes.
Grenades would go flying everywhere. Sniper shots would be coming in from everywhere, from the top of grannies, and then that would be all hell to break loose. But if you can't push A, if you're 3-4, you're 1 man down, it's 3 versus 4 because of that early push to A. You can really easily plant at B and get set up, ready for their push.
Yep, you can indeed. But there you go. On your screen, you can see the main stage here at the EGL Arena in London. We are loving it here, right in the middle of Leicester Square.
Right at the front there.
Yeah, that's going to be, you see Momo there on your screen, Dinge and Swanee there at the front, I believe that is, sat watching this game, obviously seeing what Infused can do, seeing what the competition can do, of course, seeing if Infused
team tactics.
Yeah, team tactics probably. Now they're just chilling out.
They're just chilling. Obviously, want to see some Call of Duty, obviously.
But one thing that I've got to think of here is that nothing against Orbit, and I really am impressed with them now, but I really didn't expect it to be this close and going to a map 5, especially after the first 2 maps, and after that first hardpoint, and after that first Search and Destroy. So it's incredibly interesting to see how things have changed up and how well the Orbit have come back into this game. They've taken 2 maps in a row. I believe one of them is just be going for a quick break. So if Matt, our producer, can just take us to a quick commercial break whilst everything gets set up, that would be great. So we're not rambling here for about 4 hours, and then we will join you as soon as that game starts, but we don't want to be rambling for too long.
Our producer needs to look like he's doing something. There we go. Excellent.
He can see us. He's going to be doing it. So there we go.
Something while he's
we're
giving
going to be going
up
for a
and
quick
smiles.
commercial break, and we will be back with you in about 2 seconds when they return.